Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and we finally have a proper update from Treyarch about the future of Black Ops 4. As I'm sure you guys are well aware, we all sort of expected yesterday's update to be the first big one of 2019, but sadly, all that update did was cycle items in and out of the black market and change up the featured game mode tab. Fortunately though, in true Treyarch fashion, several hours after the update went live, they decided to make a blog post where they laid out their immediate plans for the game in 2019, with of course more plans and more features set to come out later on down the line. I would have covered all of these plans yesterday if I had known about them, but after the update went live and we saw that it was pretty much a dud, I signed off the internet for the day. But regardless, let's go ahead and discuss what Treyarch is going to be adding to the game this month as well as later on down the line. First things first, League play is coming to Black Ops 4 by the end of the month. It's going to be a bit different than what we saw back in previous games, however, because in Black Ops 4, League play is going to have a heavy focus on these big 3-day events where players will compete, sort of similar to what the actual pros do with their tournaments. In between these events, we are going to have an unranked scrim playlist that uses official CWL rules as well as skill-based matchmaking to make sure that everything is as competitive as possible. I know lots of you guys have been waiting for updates in regards to League play, so pretty much there you have it. It's coming by the end of January, and full details about the ranking system will be released on the same day that the feature actually comes out. Now moving along here, let's go ahead and start talking about zombies, because I feel as though if there are any two communities in this game that are ignored the most, it would be the competitive community as well as the zombies community. But for you zombies guys, you'll be happy to know that a new Gauntlet mode is set to release next week on the PlayStation 4, along with 3 new elixirs. Because this is coming to PS4 first, this means that Gauntlets were likely a planned DLC feature, though unfortunately the only map that's going to have Gauntlet at first is going to be Voyage of Despair, with the other maps getting Gauntlet over time. Now if you're wondering what exactly is this new Gauntlet mode, good question, because I have no freaking idea whatsoever. At first I was wondering if maybe it was a mode from an old Call of Duty game that I simply don't remember, but looking into it, I can't actually find any information about Gauntlet really whatsoever, and Treyarch's blog post, linked to that down there in the description, doesn't really reveal a whole lot about what the game mode is or what it does, but I assume it will be somewhat similar to the Rush mode and try to challenge players as much as possible. They also said that there will be some balancing changes coming to pre-existing elixirs, as well as there are going to be even more big announcements coming on January 15th, which of course is 115. Even though I'm not personally a big zombies guy, I do play the mode every now and then, and I will keep you guys updated with more details as they become available. Now speaking of zombies, and subsequently Blackout and multiplayer, we finally have some details about mastery camos being universal here in Black Ops 4. For ages now, everybody has been wondering, why can't we use gold camo? Why can't we use diamond camo? And especially, why can't we use dark matter camo outside of the Black Ops 4 multiplayer? And Treyarch has finally broken their silence. Apparently, the reason why they've been missing is because they want to craft mastery progression systems into Blackout and zombies. To quote them directly, they say, "We have a feature incoming that will support equipping these camos in all modes while preserving what those camos represent. As such, we're building out mastery camo progression systems in both zombies and Blackout that have unique, custom-tailored challenges that will represent that players have completed challenges designed for the modes where they are equipped." So from the sounds of it, it appears we are going to need to re-unlock gold, diamond, and dark matter in both Blackout and zombies, sort of similar to how we need to re-unlock reactive camos in the Blackout mode. Exactly how this is going to work is anybody's guess. I'm just saying, if they expect us to unlock all these zombies camos to use dark matter in zombies, they're freaking insane, right? Because I saw somebody estimate over on the Black Ops 4 subreddit that takes them anywhere from 8 to 10 hours of grinding to get all 3,600 headshots for a given gun in zombies. And while that may not be entirely accurate, it's pretty close to my own personal experiences. You guys know I'm not the biggest zombies fan ever, but I do have a good amount of playtime in the mode, and my most used weapon is the Titan. And as you guys can see, I only have 1,100 of the 3,600 headshots that I need, and keep in mind that is just for one weapon. There are tons of weapons in zombies, so I suppose we are going to just have to wait and see what Treyarch is going to require of us to unlock gold, diamond, and dark matter for zombies as well as Blackout. I'm all for new challenges, but I just hope they're not incredibly grindy and tedious for the sake of being grindy and tedious, because we already unlocked these camos in multiplayer, so I feel like any subsequent challenges to re-unlock them in other modes should be a much shorter grind by comparison. But last but not least here, the highly anticipated Blackout looting update is going to be coming to Black Ops 4 next week. This is going to revamp how we loot items on console, and I'm incredibly excited for this. Remember that this change is going to go live on the same day as the Zombies Gauntlet update, whereas the League Play and the Mastery Challenge updates are going to be coming out at some point before the end of January. As of right now, we don't have official dates for when those features are going to go live, but as always, I will keep you guys posted with more details as they become available. And one final thing here, ladders are apparently going to be fixed. We don't know when, we don't know how, but apparently ladders are going to be fixed. Treyarch claims they have one of their engineers working on this right now, so maybe someday in the future, we'll be able to climb ladders again without accidentally sliding back down. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys here in this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments, and stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to be talking about more changes and more features that desperately need to come to Black Ops 4 in the future. I actually plan to do a video like this week, and I'm happy that we got a blog post from Treyarch giving us an idea of what they have planned for the future, but there's still a lot of things about this game that in my opinion should be changed or added to the game, which would make it a much better experience in the long run. So if you guys could, down there in the comments, what suggestions do you have for Treyarch that you feel as though they need to implement in the next title update? Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. Thank you guys all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.